You want to know why 80% of divorces are filed by women? Because there's only so much we can take, babe. And you know why? Because men don't have the backbone to leave a relationship that they're not happy in. They'll just stay and stay and stay for the free maid and the cook and the chef and the cleaner and everything. But yeah, so women have to take the initiative because men just don't. Yeah, men just don't know how to take initiative. They also don't handle power very well. Men are not built for power. You give them a little bit of power, they abuse it. You give a woman power, and she dominates gracefully, as we've seen. Yeah.
Men just don't have the backbone, gentlemen. They are afraid and have no personality. But jokes aside, the reason why men don't initiate divorces, excluding of course that the whole thing is stacked up against them, is because men have a different mindset than women. If you wind back time, you will find that marriages almost never ended in divorce. And one of the main reasons for this is the way marriage was understood by both men and women, and society as well. It was something sacred, something essential. It was shameful to leave your marriage, and couples will often try to put their differences aside to make it work. There were compromises and hard work, there was effort. But what if they chose the wrong partner, I hear you say? Well, keeping in mind how important marriage was, people had in mind that their choice of partner is one for a lifetime. And women stood to lose a lot in divorce also. So take that aside. Now what we have now is a compensation for women leaving marriages. Here, I'll give you alimony for many years to come. If you don't physically abuse your children, you can get them, no further questions asked. And because we have an epidemic of simps, you can just marry again, leave that person, remarry, or you can jump from chat to chat until you hit the wall, then get some better simp to pay the bills. Women are encouraged by the government and by womanism to end marriages. And the percentage of women who view marriage not as a contract that benefits them but as a sacred union is smaller and smaller. Men have a mindset of trying to make it work, of fixing things, of locating the problem. And the value of marriage for men lies in the union itself. This is why men don't care, for example, about what their partner's profession is or how much money they make. A lot of women, on the other hand, view men as a market. Which product will give me the most in return for the same price? Which one is the best product I can buy with what I have? They take one, and if they don't like it, they just replace it. And with this type of entitled consumist mindset, well, there you have your 80%.
He's a 4, but he pays for everything. 10. He's a 6, but he can hold really good conversations. Oh, the way to my heart is a good conversation. 10. He's a 10, but replies once every 2 to 3 business days. -2. It's even worse if he doesn't reply, but he watches your stories. Ugh. Gives me the ick, honestly. He's a 4, but he can cook. Honestly, I don't really care because we have delivery and we can go out to restaurants. Like, if you can't cook, I don't care. He's still a 4. He's a 4, but he buys you flowers without you asking. He's an 8.5.
You know, guys, one of the things we keep repeating in the Fiend Gang is that you should not listen to a single dating advice from women. First off, they really don't understand the dynamics between the genders. Second off, they don't even know what they themselves want. So take this one, for example. She says that a man who is a 4 turns into a 8.5 if he buys flowers. There are a lot of men who buy flowers, text every morning, plan fun dates and pay for them, make silly little gifts, give women free attention and validation out of goodwill, thinking that this will make the woman like them. Well, it's the total opposite. The more you show women undeserved affection, the more they will treat you like a given. They already have tons of simps behind their back constantly validating them. Treat her like a star and she will treat you like a fan. On the other hand, she says that a man who takes long to reply is a -3, yet it seems to me that this is the type of guy that these women are attracted to. The one who doesn't reply as often, the one who doesn't care as much, That's the interesting one, you know, that's the one who brings the butterflies. I tell you, it's better to flip a coin and base your decision off of it than to take advice from women on TikTok.
He's a 10,
Okay.
but he has an Android phone. What's his new rating?
It's a 0. Our pictures for Instagram are gonna be terrible. You can tell just by a picture if it's an Android. The saturation is crazy. That's a no for me. Can't even put that through Visco.
Still a 10. Definitely still a 10. Because I think a phone's just a phone, so whatever phone he uses, it shouldn't really rate his scale, you know, or I guess degrade him.
2, because like, are you broke? Like, how can you not afford an Apple? I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you just can't deal with me. No.
You know, women are the first ones to cry that men objectify them and view them as objects, yet they are the ones who mainly view men as walking wallets and care about the most meaningless materialistic stuff. Oh, an iPhone is the most overrated thing on earth.
So tell me more about yourself.
So for starters, I cook.
Okay, chef.
My mama raised me right, so I clean.
Okay.
And I am extremely loyal, if I do say so myself. I appreciate the same, you know? My friend group is not full of guys that just want, you know, and... Oh no, you... Focus right here, focus right here. I got what you need, Listen, I like to travel. I'm well-traveled. I'm well-cultured. Listen...
you know what? You're great. You're so good. But I'll go.
I would... See? That's what the problem is. You don't see what's good right in front of you.
So tell
Guys, if a woman rejects you because she finds you boring and instead likes the guy with a big red flag, don't feel resentful, feel joy because you just dodged a bullet right there. This type of woman that chase Chad and that seem to never settle, that view good men like boring, is just screaming daddy issues, bad parenting, lack of direction in life, and instability. When women reject men who provide stability, it just shows that they don't have stability inside them. They don't have peace and sanity. And like all the other unhealthy mental states, it's just coping, feeling reassured while choosing the obvious bad decision because chaos feels more like home.
I always say I want to date better people. However, a man asked me to come to his house tonight and just watch a fun, silly little movie. And the last time I went to his house to watch a fun, silly little movie, my mouth fell onto his fun, silly little penis. And I had just gotten out of a 3-year relationship, so I had a meltdown, went to the bathroom, vomited, and then I would say Irish goodbye. I don't know if that's racist. I would say Irish goodbye, but he watched me leave and he said, "Hey, where are you going?" And I said, I also thought he had a speech impediment the entire day, but it turns out he's just from Boston. That's a whole other thing. Irrelevant information once again. But I'm too depressed to leave my house. I've been sitting on my house for 3 hours telling myself I'm going to clean or I'm going to go to the fucking gym and walk uphill for 30 minutes. Walk uphill for 30 minutes and listen to music so I can fantasize about being in like music videos, like crazy situations if the song fit, and then feel better about the fact that I deep-throated 2 BLTs earlier and an ice cream bar. It was a diet ice cream bar and diet bread, so calm down. Irrelevant. However, I don't know if any of that is going to be happening. I physically can't get myself off the couch. Is that high-functioning depression? Actually, no, that's just depression. Although I had the energy to go out drinking last night, and apparently I just like fist-fighting children, or at least that's what I assume happens when I black out, because I had the tiniest little fingerprints on me, which is probably just from going home with men who don't even like me that much. That's not in correlation to the bruises, that's just me being bitter. Brittany, stop, be fucking positive, okay? Can you fucking not?
Some people think that red pill content is just hate towards women. Personally, guys, I feel nothing but pity. Not resentment, not anger, not disgust. Well, sometimes disgust, but at the core, I feel sadness, thinking of the missed opportunities. Because we see all these women falling victim to womanism, to bad parenthood, to misconceptions. And honestly, it's sad how much the family has suffered due to this. And also the kids, like Gen Z has it quite hard already finding their place in this world, and womanism is helping make it even harder, with all these single mothers and lonely, empowered single women drinking wine and talking in their cars, in their parking lots, or talking in their house, having an absolutely chaotic life. I tell you, society will, in a few years, get a reality check when they see the overflowing numbers of single mothers and childless bitter women. Luckily for men, they have picked up on this already. They have picked up on the state of affairs and are adapting already, spending their time and resources on better things and keeping an eye so they don't get screwed.
5 things I will not do if we are dating, but you are not my boyfriend. 1, cuddle nights. Nope, boyfriend experience. 2, sleeping together. Boyfriend experience. 3, telling my whole family about you. Boyfriend experience. 4, date exclusively because that shit is a trap. 5, let you watch my TikTok videos because boyfriend experience. I'm Allie. I'm a dating and mindset coach, and I have a brand new course called Find Your Fucking Husband. If you're ready to attract the man of your dreams, go to the link in my bio to sign up and start today.
Oh, thank you. You know, guys, every man who hears this is gonna be like, hell yeah, I can get between your legs, and after that, you're not going to annoy me with cuddling, you're not going to bother me with sleeping together, you know, just get out of my house. You're not gonna embarrass me in front of your family, given that I don't intend to have anything serious with you anyway, and I'm not going to be forced to watch your stupid TikToks. And the guys who are looking for something serious are gonna know you are for the streets just from this TikTok alone. So thank you for making it so clear for everyone. You give your body like it's cheap stock to all the Chads and Tyrones, and then at 30 you will expect a real man to come pick up the pieces of your broken life. No, thank you. If I wanted a used doll, I can probably get one cheaper.